know what I'm afraid of here. We got the SPX looking like shit, totally peaked. Mara, of course, we all know what's going on with the freaking miners. They're not going to recover for months, but still, there's like not even any nice little upward rallies going on right now. That's sucking eggs. Meta is a piece of shit. Bitcoin is falling and it can't get up. Oil has totally fallen and it can't get up. It's approaching its 50 fucking day moving average. And you would think in all of this carnage here with the, serious correction that we've got going on and the potential for the S&P to have another October three-peat where you've got two nice little head fakes before you finally, get back to going to business, or you just crash because it touched the 50-day moving average back in October, November, okay? You would think that all of my funny little dividend-bearing stonks would be just eating shit right now. That is certainly not the case. ARCC. Nice little curve at the end. Maybe a couple of bad days lately, but Jesus, look at the recovery from the most recent carnage here. OBDC. Look at that. This was back on April the 24th. Gorgeous. I could totally use days like this. And the only reason why I'm not getting into these is because I've got this stupid belief system that somehow these are going to end up like this if there's a problem with the market, and clearly that's not the case. TSLX, look at that. Had a little bit of a bump right there on the 24th, and it's absolutely fine. TSLX, again, the 24th, now look at it. Main Street, Capital, holy living shit, April 24th. The problem is all of these are at an all-time high. I'm really afraid to get into something right now during such a fragile time when everything's at an all-time goddamn high. HTGC. Do I have to keep showing this? The 24th. Look at that crap. Rhythm Capital. Christ on a stick. There's the 24th. Dutifully getting up off the ground and wiping itself off and dusting itself. CWSC, for the love of God. There's the 24th right there. Holy shit. MPLX. There's the 24th. My God. What the hell is wrong with me? All right, so it's having a little bit of trouble lately. It's acting more like the SPY. This one's actually based on the SPY, and the last place you want to be is this fucking steaming bucket of turds. Okay, no matter what kind of dividends being paid here. PTY, the PIMCO shit. Okay, so this is a hell of a drop. In fact, I'm gonna just measure this because I'm sure this is pretty fucking precipitous. This is old school shit, 10%. Well, compared to anything you might suffer with SMCI or NVIDIA, that's nothing, okay? Still, look at how nicely it's recovered since then, unlike our friend over here, SPX, okay? I don't know what I'm afraid of with these stocks, but part of the main reason is because they look too good. They look too good. Most of them are at an all-time high. They just look too good, and there's a lot further to fall with these particular stocks if they do fall, because every one of these during the pandemic, it went down at least 50%. And if any of them were around for 2008, they went down 80%, which is a great time to buy. But it's crazy because if I'd wanted to do at least some sort of like cash preservation program with these things, I could have done it with these, but I was just afraid to get in because of the gyrations. I mean, this is a crazy swing down here. March the 24th, all the way down to like $19.60 and going up to 20.85. That's pretty huge. Let's see what that swing is there. Let's see what that swing is. Boom. Well, 5.3%. Honestly, it's probably just because I have this scaled wrong. If you go like this, it doesn't look so bad. All right. So anyways, I don't know what the big deal is, why I'm afraid to get into these, but Jesus Christ, man. Compared to this is like heaven. And again, I'm afraid to get in because most of these are at their peak. And they're at their peak during a time like this. And if things go bad here, imagine how shit's going to go over here. But these guys don't really have any floor underneath them, really, honestly.